Hi, this is Prakash. Welcome to my channel Learn Kuipo. Today I will continue with the same topic, history of mathematics. This is the second part and will be the concluding one for this topic. Before starting, I would like to thank you all for liking the first part and I hope you will like this as well. So without any further delay, let's start with the chapter 2 for the topic history of mathematics. As discussed before, the history of mathematics is divided into 6 different periods: Ancient period, Greek period, Hindu-Arabic period, Transmission period, Early Modern period, and Modern period. As we have already discussed Ancient period and Greek period in first part, we will continue with the Hindu-Arabic period. Hindu-Arabic period is in between 200 BC to 1250 AD. In this period, the Hindu developed the number system with base 10 and 0 symbol around 150 BC to 800 AD. Arab scholars copied and studied Greek mathematical works principally in Baghdad and also developed algebra and trigonometry. This is the painting of Baghdad and House of Wisdom in the 9th century. This is the learning center where the Islamic scholars and mathematicians studied and translated the Hindu and Greek mathematics and worked on it. And this is the Great Mosque of Cordoba, which is currently a heritage site in Spain. It was also a learning center like House of Wisdom of Baghdad. This is the Arabic translation of Apollonius' conic section from his book Conics. And this is Arabic translation of Ptolemy's Almagest in 13th century. This is a painting of astronomers at work. Because formal prayers require that a Muslim faces Makkah, so to find the direction of Makkah, they developed the science of geography. And the science of astronomy underwent a major development. Al-Khwarizmi was a Persian mathematician, scientist, and author. He worked in Baghdad and wrote all his work in Arabic. He developed the concept of algorithm in mathematics. The word algorithm and algorithm derived from his name. This is the Hindu-Arabic numerals. The set of 10 symbols were originated in India in 6th or 7th century and were introduced in Europe by mathematicians like Al-Khwarizmi and Al-Kindi about the 12th century. Transmission period is in between 1000 AD to 1500 AD. In this period, Greek mathematical texts were translated from Arabic to Latin. Greek ideas about logic, geometrical reasoning, and rational view of the world were rediscovered, and Hindu-Arabic numerals were slowly spreading over Europe. Leonardo Fibonacci of Pisa had written that with the 9 figures from 9 to 1 and the symbol 0, any number can be written. He is very popular for his work for Fibonacci series and golden ratio. Zealousy multiplication concept is scripted both in Arabic and Italian. as shown in the figure. Here is a woodblock engraving of competition between arithmetic techniques where one using the Hindu Arabic numerals and other is using the abacus. Here the mathematician Luca Pacioli is working on Euclid's geometrical theorem using a rhombic cubooctahedron filled with water. Luca Pacioli's 1509 book The Divine Proportion was illustrated by Leonardo da Vinci. Shown here is a drawing of an icosahedron and an elevated form of it. Early modern period is in between 1450 AD to 1800 AD. In this period, precise trigonometry tables were published and mathematical analysis of trigonometric relationships published. Logarithms is introduced, symbolic algebra and analytical geometry is developed, and calculus was also developed. In the year 1614, Scottish nobleman John Napier introduced the concept of logarithms as an aid to the calculation. Vieta demonstrated the value of symbols, and he is the only who suggested to use letters as symbols and quantities for both known and unknown quantities. Descartes, a French mathematician, scientist, philosopher, and metaphysicist. He had developed the coordinate system along with Fermat. Fermat had actually developed the concept of analytical geometry. His methods to find tangents to curves and their maximum and minimum points led him to regarded as the inventor of differential calculus. Here is Kepler's first attempt to describe planetary orbits, used a model of nested regular polyhedra. And these are the Kepler's laws for planetary motion, namely law of ellipses, law of equilateral, and law of harmonies. It is the Newton's Principia Mathematica presented in Euclid element style. Here he discussed the force of gravity and also proved the Kepler's laws. Newton developed the ideas of his calculus in private to support his studies in physics. After many years, he published and regarded as the inventor of calculus. Leibniz and Newton developed the calculus independently, although Newton's calculus led him to his great discoveries. Leibniz's concept and his style of notation form the modern calculus. Leonhard Euler followed Newton and Leibniz. He contributed almost every field of mathematics and regarded as the most prolific mathematics writer of all time. Laplace and Fourier, both Frenchmen, developed the new concept using calculus called Laplace transform and Fourier transform respectively, which is now building blocks for many engineering innovations. In 19th century, Lobachevsky, Gauss, Riemann and other mathematicians had modified fifth postulate of Euclid's element. This opened the door to greater abstraction in geometrical thinking and expand the ways in which scientists use mathematics to model physical space. In the early 20th century, a group of English mathematicians and scientists developed statistical techniques that formed the basis of contemporary statistics. Gaetan, Pearson, Gosset, Frisch are flag bearers of that time. This is the first electronic computer called ENIAC, which is developed in University of Pennsylvania. Modern period is the period in between 1800 AD and present. In this period, they have developed non-Euclidean geometry, set theory, statistics and probability, computers, and mathematics as a worldwide language. And this is the end of the topic, and in future we will learn about the different branches of mathematics.